Thank you. So, how was all of your day? Was it good? I'll be happy if I am able to see some of your faces. Be very nice. Let's all start with our prayers. मज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. All of you ready? Which chapter today?
Fourth, Mataji.
What chapter? Nice, all of you alert. So I'll just share the screen. So as usual, according to our the thing that we are doing from day one, first let us recap the chapter 3. So what all we learned in chapter 3, girls?
Karma, about the karma, by karma,
Okay.
realms of life, and the real enemy.
By karma. About the sins which we do.
Yeah. So what we learned, first chapter, what did we learn? We learned about Arjuna's confusion, right? The mood of Duryodhana, confusion of Arjuna. In second chapter, Krishna answering all the questions of Arjuna and Arjuna getting surrendered down to Krishna, telling, I don't have any way, Krishna, you are the only one, please accept me and tell me what should I do. And in third chapter, we saw what are the duties that we have to do, isn't it? Didn't we see? So we saw karma. What is karma? Karma means
Whatever
We do.
any work that we do is karma. Okay. So how is karma relating it to gunas? We also learned about 3 gunas, right? What are those 3 gunas that we learned about?
Satvaguna,
Satvaguna, Tamaguna,
Rajaguna.
Rajaguna.
Very nice. So these 3 gunas are having different qualities. We learned that yesterday. And after that, we were also learning about the bondage of this material world, right? How, like, even if we get, diamonds or silvers or any handcuffs, it is the same. Is it different? Any handcuffs are a bondage. It is the same. And we also learned about eating sin, right? Didn't we learn about eating sin?
Yes.
Yes, Mataji.
We are eating sin. And then how should we make it sin free? How should
We have
make
to
it sin-free?
sacrifice the food to Krishna.
Offer, yes, sacrifice the food to Krishna. Very beautiful. And still, what did we learn about? Karmis, right? Karmis,
Karma
Karmakandis,
Karma yogis, karma
Karma
kandis.
yogis. Very beautiful, very nice. We learned about that. And what we did, how did we learn that we have so many desires? So how can we come out of so many desires, girls?
By giving food to the soul.
By giving food to the soul. Okay, our desires are uh, getting close to Krishna. And we also learned that Arjuna understood Nitya Dharma and Swadharma is to be the same, isn't it? So was
Yes.
it was different, right? Krishna didn't ask us anywhere in Bhagavad Gita. What? Telling you stop doing your duty. You only come and do duty to me. Didn't we even learn an example of sannyas? In spite of being a sannyas, having a mask, of having so many desires, it's good to be a grahastha. Didn't we learn this yesterday? It's good to be a grahastha and serve the society. Didn't we learn? So,
Yes.
then the whole conclusion of it was anything that we do, keep Krishna in Give it to Krishna, offer it to Krishna, anything that we do. So now we might have a question. How come, Mataji, anything that I do, Mataji, I am studying. So how can I offer my studies to Krishna? I'm doing, I'm an engineer, I'm a doctor. How will I offer this to Krishna, right? We might have questions. Okay, Prashadam, Mataji, you told you have to offer it to Krishna. So I am becoming relieved from this bondage of sin when I'm eating Prashadam. So only one bag. There are so many bags. There are two bags. One is good karma and one is bad karma. So the bad karma, that is the sins that we are having, we are putting into the bag of everything that sins. Only 1% of the sin, by offering it to the Lord, we are putting it to the good karma. But there's so many things that we do in our everyday life. How do we come out of it? And how do we keep Krishna in between our life? There's so many things that we will be learning in this chapter. So let's get into chapter 4. So before we get into chapter 4, what should we do? What are we going to do before we get into chapter 4? Every day we take blessings of Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan to give us the right knowledge for understanding Bhagavad Gita. So let's all chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra 3 times today, okay? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we are taking the blessings of the Lord and we will move forward. Okay, what are we learning in 4th chapter? There's so many things that we are going to learn today and which are very important, and it is very simple to understand. This chapter is very simple to understand. But only one thing is that we have to put 100% of concentration on this. We will for sure get what are we going to learn in this chapter. See, in this chapter, these are the main points that we will be learning. When was Gita spoken? We are talking about Gita, Bhagavad Gita from past 4 days. But do we know when the Lord spoke Bhagavad Gita? Why does Sri Krishna appear? Why does the Lord appear in this material world? The Lord is telling this material world is Dukkalayam Ashashvatam. He is telling, oh my dear son, he's not letting us come to this earth. He's telling, don't go, don't go. And we are telling, no, that is looking so beautiful for me, and we are coming to the material world, that is this earth. So why Krishna should be there in Vaikuntha planets, and why is Krishna coming to this, earthly planets? Why does
Because
Krishna
he
appear?
cannot.
We will learn that also. Benefits of knowing about his appearance. Okay, Krishna is appearing, but what are the benefits for us because Krishna is appearing? And the last thing, Varnashrama Dharma, the Dharma which is spoken by the Lord purely. The only Dharma the Lord gave us, the Varnashrama Dharma. We will learn this also. So before learning this, I have a question for all of you. Do we all know when the Lord spoke Bhagavad Gita? I will put a poll for you so all of you can answer. Do we all
1000 years
really know
ago.
when did the Lord talk Bhagavad Gita, spoke Bhagavad Gita? So I'm putting the question.
About 5,000 years ago.
1000 years back.
I
5,000 years
request all of you
ago.
all to poll on this. Quick. When did? So here, when was the Bhagavad Gita spoken by the Lord? 5,000 years ago, more than 5,000 years ago? I don't know, Mataji. You have to tell me. So we have 3 options. So all of you can answer it. We have 108, 109. Out of 109, only 74 answering. So all of you can try answering. If you don't know, you can take an option of I don't know. All of you try answering. When did the Lord talk Bhagavad Gita? When did the Lord even talk Bhagavad Gita? Okay, I see around 82 answers. How about the rest? Okay, so let us end the poll here and view the answers. So all of you have told here, uh, almost 57% of the poll is telling it is 5,000 years ago. Yeah, Krishna took birth 5,000 years ago. Very nice. More than 5,000 years ago. Yes, more than 5,000 years ago. I don't know. Okay, it's very nice. So let us learn, when did even Lord talk, speak Bhagavad Gita, and whom did the Lord talk the Bhagavad Gita first? Whom did he tell his Bhagavad Gita first? What are
Sun god. Sun god.
To the sun
To the
god.
sun god.
very
Sun
beautiful,
god.
yeah. I have very, very beautiful girls with me. All of you are answering so quick. See how beautiful you all are. So nice, no? Within 3 days, you have gained so much knowledge, and out of this also you have known much. So we will know why the Lord has to give it to Sun God. Why is it to Sun God? See, the Lord is telling here the personality of Godhead Lord Shri Krishna said, I instructed this imperishable science of yoga to the Sun God. So the Lord Himself is telling, I have instructed to the creator of this earth, so to the father of the mankind. So Brahma is known to be the father of mankind because he is the one who gives us birth. He is the one who writes our, you know, birth, age, old, death. Everything is written by him. So from there, from sun god, it came down to Ishwaku. So slowly it came down to the paramparas. You might all have a question, Mataji. All of a sudden, you're giving a big word called parampara. But we will see in next slides what is parampara. But the Lord spoke to Sun God here. Why not to Arjuna? The Lord spoke to Sun God. Then why again Lord had to talk to Arjuna? Because we have forgotten. It was millions and millions years ago. The Lord spoke about Bhagavad Gita to Sun God. It was not before. It was not just 5,000 years ago. It was not even some 10,000 years ago. It was millions of years ago. The Lord gave Bhagavad Gita to Brahmaji. Why? Because He is the creator. So the creator should know. So the Lord gave, but according to the time flow, everything is forgotten. The scriptures are forgotten. The adharma is increasing. The dharma is reducing. So everywhere we see adharma. So when this is happening, the Lord have come. We will see why the Lord have taken appearance in this world. But the Lord came. So now Arjuna is not ordering. He's not telling Krishna, see, there is so much adharma and dharma happening in front of you. Why don't you only leave your chakra and you kill everybody, the Shanku chakras? And why are you still, standing like this in the battlefield? He didn't order like that. He was requesting Krishna. Arjuna was requesting Krishna, oh my dear Lord, I surrender unto you. I take your shelter. Please give me the right knowledge. So Arjuna is, surrendering unto Krishna. So once Arjuna surrendered unto Krishna, now Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. So now Krishna is talking Bhagavad Gita. Why? Because the adharma is increasing, and with so many confusions of Arjuna, we all are Arjunas. But today, again, to have Bhagavad Gita, we are all in such a confusion state. We don't know what is right, what is wrong. So the Lord is so concerned about His children. Where will they go without me? I am the one who has to help them. So the Lord spoke Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, and Arjuna, on behalf of all of us, he asked. So one day there was just an example, girls. That there is a very big banyan tree, right? The banyan tree. How is the banyan tree? How will you all define banyan tree? How will you define banyan tree?
Big roots.
Big roots,
Upside roots.
upside roots, yes. So one day there were one man going towards a banyan tree in a cycle, and he sees this banyan tree, thinks, such a big tree which has such a big age, that is, it lives for a long time, and it has so many roots, and it has very, very small fruits. So a man thinks like this, and he is sitting. This is having very small fruits, but it has very big roots. What is the use of this roots? It is useless. What are we using for this roots? At least if there is a fruit, I can eat that fruit. Why is this root useful for us? Why are the roots upside for a banyan tree? So like that, this person is thinking. And there is another person coming, girls. And he sits under the banyan tree, and now he questions. This person who is thinking about banyan tree, he questions, why is this banyan tree like that? Why can't it have big fruits? Why does it only have small fruits? That person tells, why do you have to question? There's so many things in this world which can be questionable, which doesn't have answers. But one thing, why don't we understand that it is given by the Lord? Why can't you accept it? So now they just have this discussion and argument, and this both sleep under the banyan tree, take a rest in the mid-afternoon, and then they get up. As soon as they get up, they see there are hundreds of fruits of banyan tree which have fallen on the ground. So as soon as they see, the person who was actually supporting about the banyan tree, he tells, see, because you have roots, because this is the biggest tree, we came to take shelter under this. If the Lord has created big fruits for this tree, what would have happened? If this, it would have come and put on my, it would have come and put on my face, and my face would have been broken, my head would have been broken. When you're sleeping, if a big fruit comes and follows it, it would have been broken. So understand, the Lord has created this banyan tree for us to rest here around this. If the same banyan tree is having big fruits, we cannot rest under it. So everything that Lord does for his kids has a very big reason. He has a very big plan. He has a very big leela. So are we going to question the Lord? Why did you do this? Why didn't you do that?
No,
It is
Mataji.
because the Lord knows which is best for us. The Lord knows what is good for us, what is good, wrong, not wrong for us. If we give a big banyan tree, big fruit, what is going to happen? My face is going to break. And I don't think of that. I only think of it. Why did this banyan tree is so big? Why can't it provide big fruit so that the whole village can survive on this banyan tree? But no, the Lord knows which is best for his kids. So the Lord is best at his plans. He knows what is good, what is wrong, what should be given, what shouldn't be given. So now, if we see, Krishna is having a very big plan for us. See, for this small banyan tree, he is having a grand design that this banyan tree it should be like this so that they can take rest. Hare Krishna, I request all of you to mute. Thank you. So he has a very big plan. So in the same way, giving this scripture to Brahma, that is Bhagavad Gita to Brahma, there is a plan for the Lord. Why the Lord had to give this scripture for Brahma is here it answers. The next slide answers this question. One second, Gonza. This slide answers these questions. Disciplic succession. Anybody who wants to read this? Very good. Every day we see Sirisha Mataji raising her hand. Today, Sirisha Mataji, we have a new Mataji raising her hand. Can we give her a chance?
Sure,
Ananya
Mataji.
Mataji? Anaya Creatives.
Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, please read it up.
This supreme science was thus received through the chain of disciplic succession, and the saintly kings understood it in that way. But in course of time, the succession was broken, and therefore the science as it is appears to be lost.
Okay, see how beautifully here. Evam parampara praptam. What is parampara? What is the word of parampara? I'll explain you what is the word of parampara. But before that, evam parampara praptam. The supreme science that is Bhagavad Gita or the scriptures or the Vedas, when they are received through this disciplic succession, only that way you are going to have the right understanding. If you are receiving through some other material, then it is broken and it appears to be lost. I'll tell you why the Lord is telling you this. You see, Lord Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita to Lord Brahma first. And the parampara, the disciplic succession is coming in this way that if you see, Brahma, the guru of this sampradaya is Madhvacharya. So when there is a succession that should come, when there is a succession that should be spoken, how can it be broken? The Lord is telling this is a chain of signs that have to go through disciplic succession. But in the course of succession was broke. Therefore, the science as it appears to be lost. So scriptures have appeared to be lost in this Kali Yuga because it doesn't have a proper succession, because it doesn't have a proper disciplic succession. Who is the disciple? Who is the guru of the succession? Without knowing who is what, we tend to understand the wrong things. That is why the Lord is telling the science is appeared to be lost. So, Mataji, if the science is appeared to be lost in this Kali Yuga, if these things are happening here, then what? Through what way if I have to believe? From which parampara? From which system that it is correct? What are we learning? So Krishna is telling only this 4 sampradayas. Only this 4, if you get a knowledge, only through this 4 sampradayas are told to be the authentic knowledge. The rest sampradayas that you get knowledge from is not the authentic knowledge. It is not given by the line of Krishna. So the Lord is telling Lord Brahma to to Madhvacharya. The disciplic succession is coming like this, Lord Brahma to Madhvacharya. So if we see, this sampradaya name is called as Brahma Madhya Gaudiya Sampradaya. Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. That is the sampradaya which is followed by ISKCON. And there is another sampradaya we see, Sri Lakshmi Ji, and it is carried over to Ramanujacharya, which it is called as Sri Sampradaya. That is the second sampradaya the Lord is telling. The third sampradaya, Lord Shiva to Vishnu Swami, it is called as Rudra Sampradaya. And now the fourth sampradaya the Lord is telling us, 4 Kumaras to Nimbakacharya, which is called as Kumara Sampradaya. So these are the 4 sampradayas which are only told by the Lord. The Lord is telling only if you accept the knowledge from this 4 sampradayas, you are getting the right chain of disciplic succession. If you are not getting the right source of knowledge from this 4 sampradaya, that means you're lost in science. You're not following the right sampradaya. We see in Tirupati, they follow Sri Sampradaya very beautifully. So ISKCON follows the Lord Brahma and Madhvacharya Sampradaya, which is called to be as Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, which are told to be the followers of Lord Brahma and Madhvacharya, and the disciplic succession is flowing like this. Okay, girls, now there might be a question for all of you, isn't it? You might all ask me a question telling, Mataji, now how can I know? If there is no guru, it's okay. Even if I have book, I can study. Why should I study the scriptural book? Okay, why should it come from disciplic succession only? I can study some book. What is there? Bhagavad Gita, there are so many Bhagavad Gitas. I can study any Bhagavad Gita. Then what is the difference? Why should I study from only these 4 sampradayas which is given? I have a question for all of you all. I'm doing just an example. I am a doctor, so I have a goal of doing a doctor. So I feel okay, I have to become a doctor, but Kali Yuga, to become doctor in Kali Yuga is very difficult because we have to spend a lot of money. So I don't have so much money to spend. But I have one thing. What? I have smartphone. I have YouTube in this. Now in YouTube, I'll just put up a thing that how to do how to cut a human stomach, how to cut a human's leg. So I have very difficulty. Okay, I don't have money, with lot of difficulty I have learned through this YouTube, and I have learned how to cut, I have to prescribe medicine, how to do everything I have learned. Now I will set up a clinic, girls. I will set up a clinic with my name or some name of clinic, and now I am sitting as a doctor. Will all of you all come to me, girls? Will all of you all come to me to take a treatment?
No, Mataji.
Why, yeah?
Mataji.
With so much difficulty I have learned in YouTube, why you will all not come to me? Why?
Because you have not a properly degree, doctor certificate.
How do you know I don't have a proper degree? Even a person who does degree doesn't know I know so much. How do you know that I don't have a degree? Okay, I agree. I agree I don't have a degree, but I have much more knowledge than what you have. As you have studied NEET, you have paid lakhs and lakhs for the university. Why?
Because you don't have practical knowledge.
I don't have practical knowledge. At the same time, YouTube is not going to teach me everything. Is it going to give me the right process from where to where I should read, like my syllabus in the college? Will it give me?
Definitely no.
Definitely no. And will I have a guru? Will I have a teacher to clear my doubts? Now YouTube is telling me cut it like this, cut it like this. I will cut it like this, I'll cut it like this. The person will die. But my teacher will tell me how to cut it. So without a teacher, do you think I can do something miraculous becoming a doctor without a guru?
No.
No, it's useless, right? Without a certificate, I cannot become a doctor in Kali Yuga. I should have a certificate. I have to have practical knowledge. I have to have theoretical knowledge. From where will I get all this? I will get through all this through an institution, right? In an institution, who is going to give me all this knowledge?
Lecturer or
Or
guru.
teacher. Yes. So a guru have to give me all this knowledge. So from where this guru is getting all this knowledge? Okay, I have, he's teaching me. From where this guru is getting all the knowledge, girls?
From their
From his
teacher.
guru.
From his guru, and from the historical teachings, right? How should we do this process? How should I cut their neck? How should I cut their leg? From the historical process, we receive it. It is the same. Do you find any difference here? Why should we read Bhagavad Gita only from this parampara? Four things, Mataji. Today's world, YouTube has come. Today's world, AI technology has come, and everything is there into this. In the same way, in today's world, there are so many Bhagavad Gitas. There are so many sampradayas. There are so many religions. There are so many castes which is done by us, which we will be seeing in the next slide. What Krishna is telling about the religions that we have made. So today's world, all this have come. But what is the true knowledge? From where the true knowledge is coming? How will it come down? It will only come down through the teachers, right? We cannot gain the knowledge directly through YouTube. Only with the teacher's knowledge, YouTube also works, isn't it? It is the same,
Yeah.
girls.
Yes.
It is the same here also. Krishna has given knowledge to all these sampradayas, where these sampradayas have carried forward through disciplic succession. And how this disciplic succession is coming is written here in Padma Puran. See how beautifully in Padma Puran it is telling any mantra that is not derived from this Guru Parampara. There are these four Guru Paramparas, and any mantra or anything that is given by other Paramparas is useless. Therefore, in Kali Yuga, for us to establish Sampradaya, to learn the right scriptures, only these four Sampradayas can help us. Because these are the authenticated Sampradayas. Lakshmi, that is Sri Sampradaya. Brahma, that is Brahma Gaudiya, Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. And Sankarishi will be the founding acharyas of the four Vaishnava Sampradayas. All these Sampradayas are called to be Vaishnava Sampradayas. Their teachings will spread the Purushottama Kshetra in Jagannath Puri in Orissa. So Lakshmi Devi, so as if we have read now, Lakshmi Devi Sampradaya, that is Sri Sampradaya, Brahma Sampradaya, Shiva Sampradaya, and what was the last Sampradaya? Kumara Sampradaya. So these are the four Sampradayas Krishna is telling that has authentic knowledge. And now, Mataji, from Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, which we are following, that ISKCON is following, how is the disciplic succession coming? See, this is how the disciplic succession is coming. Here, very clearly the Lord is explaining who receives the knowledge through the chain of disciplic succession is getting the right knowledge. Anybody who receives, anybody who is receiving it out of this chain is not receiving the authenticated knowledge. So here so beautifully you see in Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, you see from Krishna to Brahma to Narada, it has followed up to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati and Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Didn't we all discuss about Srila Prabhupada yesterday?
Yes, Mataji.
Who was
As a
Srila
role
Prabhupada?
model.
As a leader to common people who has to set an example, as a leader setting an example to common people. Now, parampara means the name, the definition of this parampara means unbroken chain of disciplic succession, which means from Krishna to till date. It should be an unbroken chain. Only then it is called to be a parampara. So now what is the take home point from this thing, what we have learned now? What is the take home point from what we have learned now?
We have to follow the bona fide guru who follows the
We have to
disciplic
follow.
succession.
Yeah. Superb. Can I know who gave this answer?
Vardhini Mataji.
So yes, this is the take home point. We have to understand the scriptures from the bona fide guru, bona fide spiritual guru, which is, with the flow is coming like this. So before we even go here, we all were having a question, no? That now, why the Lord have to come onto this earth? Why the Lord have to take appearance in this earth? Why does the Lord come take the appearance in this earth? So I have a question for all of you, that why the Lord is taking appearance on this earth. So I'm launching a poll. All of you can answer. Give me a second. So I'm just launching a poll here. All of you can answer my question. So why does Lord come to this world? My question is this for all of you. So here it is: protect to devotees, destroy demons, re-establish dharma, and all of the above. So I see a lot of you answering re-establish dharma. Very nice. For his perfect devotees, to protect his devotees. Okay. So very few are answering to destroy demons. Okay. All of the above. So let me end this poll. So now let us read the next slide. Why the Lord is taking appearance in this earth. Even when we have pushed the Lord, telling, Lord, I don't need you. I like this Kali Yuga only. This Kali Yuga is very beautiful. This earth is very beautiful. But why still, even after we have pushed our Father, telling, this is very beautiful, let me see this and come back to you. But why is the Lord still coming for his kids? Let us see here. Anybody who wants to read this? Amrita Mataji, yes.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
To deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion, I myself appear millennium after millennium.
It is a very great shloka. All of us know this, no? 4.8. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya dushratam dharma samsthapanataya sambhavami yuge yuge. I am coming to you all into this world because to annihilate all the demons, to destroy, to kill the demons, and to protect my devotees, and to re-establish dharma. I myself appear in millennium after millennium to protect my devotees, to protect my children. I appear. So you see a very beautiful picture here: Nrsimhadev, Anantasesh with Hiranyakashipu and Prahlad Maharaj. How many of you witnessed this drama in the Rasika festivals? How many of you witnessed this drama in? Yeah, I think many of you have raised the hands. It's so beautiful. So why did Lord Nrsimhadev appear? Because he wanted to protect his devotee. That is Prahlad Maharaj, right? He was Hiranyakashipu, his father, Prahlad Maharaj's father, who was disturbing Prahlad Maharaj, telling, where is God? Show me where is your God. And he was, making Prahlad Maharaj not to chant the holy name. Hiranyakashipu was trying his best not to allow Prahlad Maharaj to chant the holy name of the Lord, but he was determined. Prahlad Maharaj was determined in chanting on the all of the holy name of the Lord, Om Namo Narayana, and the Lord takes birth here. Nrsimhadev comes out of the pillar and destroys the demon called Hiranyakashipu. So why did the Lord come here? First thing, to destroy demons.
Enemies.
Second thing, to protect his devotees.
devotees.
Third thing,
his devotees.
third thing, at
Establish
the same
dharma.
time, establish dharma. Because of Hiranyakashipu and many demons like this, the dharma is being, the dharma is standing on only one pillar because of them. So the Lord comes to destroy, annihilate, protect, and establish
Dharma.
dharma. So the Lord is telling, I appear for my kids, I appear this. So I'll tell you an example, girls. Most of you might know this example of Birbal and Akbar. Okay, so Birbal and Akbar are good friends, and Akbar is a king, and Birbal is a very good friend of Akbar. And what happens is, Akbar asks, Why do your Lord come every time to this material world? Why in the name he tells that he wants to protect his devotees every time he comes and he takes some avatar. He's, in Satya Yuga is coming as Nakshima, in Treta Yuga is coming as Ramachandra, in Dwapar Yuga is coming as Krishna, and Kali Yuga we don't know what the Lord is coming. We will be seeing in the further chapter, 16th chapter. So in the further chapters we will be seeing in Kali Yuga what is the form of the Lord. So now Akbar is questioning, why do your Lord always take some avatar? Is he really powerful? If your Lord is really powerful, he can just release his Sudarshan Chakra so that all the necks of the demons are cutted. And why should he take appearance? What is the use that he has to come to this world, show off so much? So Akbar is questioning Birbal like this. And Birbal tells he comes to protect his devotees. And then Birbal is like, you stop telling your, stories to me. I can't believe all the stories, because he doesn't have energy. He keeps coming and he wants to show off all this. And now there is a day comes where Birbal and Akbar are sailing on a very, very big boat where there are soldiers down in second lane, and the topmost of the ship is the king. King's son, Birbal, Akbar, everybody are sitting and enjoying the dinner. And all of a sudden, Birbal pushes Akbar's son into the water in between. And now Akbar is like, why did you push my son inside the water? How dare you? You see, if I get my son, I am going to come back and kill you. Nobody is going to protect you. So Akbar is making, he's scolding Birbal, and then he jumps into the water to protect his son. He has hundreds and thousands of soldiers, okay? He can have trust on them, no? Akbar could have trust on them that everybody are going, they'll protect my son and come. Now he also jumped, and then finally they get his son back, and now this Akbar goes to Birbal and he asks, how dare you? You put my son into this water? How dare you do this? And Birbal very nicely answers, okay, I put your son into water. I am ready to accept the punishment. But I have a question for you. You have thousands of soldiers around you, no? They will go into the water. They are very good swimmers. They can protect your son. Why did you jump into the water? Why?
Because he is a father.
Because he's his son.
Because he loves his son. Because he is the father. It's the same. Why the Lord takes appearance every time for us? Why is the Lord taking appearance every time?
Because we are the
Because he
children.
does.
Yeah, like how our parents protect us anywhere we go. Our parents protect, no? They call 100 times. Where are you? Do you still didn't reach home? Are you coming? Should I come and pick you up? The same with the Lord is protecting us from the so many adharmic things that are happening around. The same with the Lord has come to deliver us, show us the dharma, and tell that you do this, you will come back to me easily. So the Lord is trying to tell us this. And there's a pastime, this is just a pastime, like how it talks about Lord Ramachandra killing Ravanasura, and the Lord taking appearance for his devotees, and finally how the bliss is. This talks about that. But what are the benefits of knowing of his appearance? What are the benefits? The Lord has appeared. Okay, Mataji, the Lord has appeared. He is protecting us. But what are the benefits? Vardhini Mataji, you can read this.
जन्म कर्म च मे दिव्यम् एवं यो वेति तत्त्वतः त्यक्त्वा देहं पुनर्जन्म नैति माम इति सोऽर्जुन. One who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna.
Very beautiful, Manji. Thank you. So, see, did you see here? Janma karma chame divyam. So, the Lord is telling one who takes the nature of appearance and activities that not upon the living the body. So, here we see there is a person who is drowning in the sea, right? The ocean, in the water of ocean. The Lord is come with Garuda and he's giving the hand. We are also in the same position, girls. We are in the ocean of miseries in this earth, with so many things, with so many confusions, so many distress, dishappinesses, with so many adharmic things that are happening around. We are all around in an ocean of miseries. So the Lord is coming to protect us. He is giving us hand to us. You come out. I am coming. He is coming to each and every of his devotee to protect them. So if the Lord has to come to protect us, what should we do, girls? It's very simple what we have to do. What we have to do? Just take the shelter of him. Then the Lord Arjuna helped Krishna. Sorry, I didn't. Lord Krishna helped Arjuna when Arjuna went and took shelter. When I was drowning in the sea of miseries, when I don't remember Krishna, when I don't call out, even it is told that if your mother doesn't ask you, if you don't ask, Amma, I am very hungry, will she come and feed you? She will ask you once, she will ask you twice. What do you want? What do you want? Third time she will give up. So until you go and ask her, I am hungry, will she come and feed you? Or you ask something, will she know before that you ask something? She
No,
will not know
Mataji.
what is there in our heart. In the same way, we are drowning in the, this material miseries of this material world. And when we don't call out the Lord, then how will the Lord come? We have to call out the Lord. So how do we call out the Lord in this big misery of this material world? By just taking the shelter of the Lord. There is nothing big Krishna is telling. Krishna is telling you, take shelter of me. I'll come and protect you from this material miseries. So beautifully the Lord have explained this. And now the Lord is telling Varnashrama Dharma. What is Varnashrama Dharma? So two things that we learned about. Now what all we learned, girls? Didn't we learn this? When was Gita spoken? To whom it was spoken? Why the Gita was spoken? And how the Parampara disciplic succession is coming. We learned this. Now, why does Sri Krishna appear? Didn't we all learn this now? Why the Lord is appearing?
To kill demons and to
Benefits
protect
of knowing
devotees.
benefits of knowing his appearance. We learned that also. What are the benefits of knowing his appearance? Just because we know the Lord is come for us, we will take the shelter of him. And now the Lord is talking about Varnashrama Dharma. What is Varnashrama Dharma? Here the Lord is telling Chaturvanyam Mayam Shishtam. So the Lord is telling, I have created only 4 dharmas. According to the 3 modes of material nature and the work associated with them, the 4 divisions of human society are created by me. And although I am the creator of this system, you should know that I am yet the non-door being unchangeable. So the Lord is telling very clearly. Now, are we living in only 4 things, girls? I have a question for all of you. Are we only living in 4 divisions of our life as a human?
No.
No,
No,
Mataji.
No, we are not living only in the 4 divisions, right? We have so many religions now, so many castes. No, there is a religion, there is a caste, there is so many things, right? There is countries. We have changed our systems. Everything is changed. But Lord is telling, I don't know what are all this. That is created by you people. But I have created only according to these 3 modes of material nature, according to the nature of people. I have, according to the nature of the human mind, I have created only 4 divisions. So here you see very clearly that divisions are depicted, girls. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and the Shudra. Okay, I tell you why the Lord created Brahmana. Why did the Lord create Brahmana? Brahmana is told to be a person who has the pure knowledge of scriptures. So what is the duty of a Brahmana? He has knowledge of scriptures. He has to deliver this to many people, teach them what is dharma, teach them what is adharma. At the same time, Brahmana cannot go earn anywhere because Brahmana's duty is to teach scriptures and go beg for alms. Why he begs for alms? Because he is teaching scriptures, because he is giving the Vedic knowledge to this world. It is his right to ask food also. So now the Brahmana is like this. The Lord has created this nature of men for Brahmanas because they will have the best knowledge. They can deliver scriptures to us. Now the second is Kshatriyas. Why the Lord is telling this second division called Kshatriyas? If everybody are Brahmanas, is it easy for the survival of Brahmanas? No, it's very difficult to the Brahmanas to survive. So there should be Kshatriya who has to protect everyone. Kshatriya is not the one who protects himself. Kshatriya is a person who protects everybody. Now, coming to Vaishyas. Why the Lord has created Vaishyas? Vaishyas are the people who are called to be traders, agriculture, who does agriculture. So why Vaishyas? If Vaishyas doesn't work, if they don't work, if they don't give us food, can we survive? We cannot survive. It's very difficult. Now the fourth division is Shudras. So what are the Shudras supposed to be? They're a class of men who serves, who cleans the things. Okay. Now the Lord, I've explained this fourth in such a beautiful way. But what do we take it like? We think Brahmanas are the highest, Kshatriyas are the second, Vaishyas, and Shudras to be the worst class. So let us think about ourselves now. Now we have created so many religions, so many things. Right now in Kali Yuga, where are we standing? Am I standing in a Brahmana? Am I a Brahmana?
No,
Yes,
Mataji.
ma'am. Yes,
Are we
Mataji.
Brahmanas?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, most of you are telling you're Brahmanas, and you know all the scriptures.
No, Mataji, we are not Brahmins.
No,
Are
Mataji.
we
We are
Kshatriyas?
Vaishyas.
Are we
No.
Kshatriyas?
No, Mataji.
Are we Vaishyas?
No.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Oh, are you doing agriculture? Are you doing trading?
No, no.
No. Are you Shudra?
No.
No? Okay, all of you told it very clearly no. But I will tell it yes. Yes, I am a Brahmana because I am learning something which is given in this Kali Yuga. Okay. I don't know is it scripture or anything, but I'm learning something. I am Kshatriya. Why I am Brahmana? Because I'm learning something. It might be my education, it might be anything. I'm learning something and I am making people what I'm making. You think if I am the most lower caste, but I still learn scriptures. And I'm not, yes, I am a Kshatriya. I protect my family. My father protects my family. Then he is also Kshatriya. Yes, agriculture and trade. Yes, sometimes it's not only agriculture, it's not only trade. We also do cooking. We also clean our house. We also do everything. We are also Shudras. We also serve people. We also, I serve my parents. My mother serves everybody in the family. That means all the four classes are existing in us only. But the Lord is telling all the four classes exist in one man. All the four classes exist in one man. But how this division is happening is who has the right knowledge. Like who, if for example, I'm having all four, but what am I best at? I am best at giving scriptures or learning scriptures. So I am getting into a place of Brahmanas. The Brahmana Guru is giving me the knowledge and he's taking me under his shelter. If I am good at, killing people, taking care of and giving protection, I would become a Kshatriya. So Lord is telling your birth doesn't decide religion. I have not decided religion for you. Your birth is not really decided by religion, caste, anything, or this dharmas. Your nature decides your dharma. Your nature decides your dharma. So Lord is telling your nature. That means which nature is more in me. That will decide what is the right dharma for me. If I have this nature, that will decide. But what are we doing in this Kali Yuga, girls? What are we doing? We have separated ourselves. My religion is Hindu, your religion is Christian, your religion is this and that. You see, even in Kali Yuga, we see Bibi Nanchari. How many of you know Bibi Nanchari, girls? Okay, where does Bibi Nanchari is?
Venkateshwara
Wife
Swami.
of Venkateshwara.
She's a Muslim, right?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes,
Then
Mataji.
why did she become the greatest devotee of the Lord? She's a Muslim. She cannot become the greatest devotee of the Lord. What did the Lord do here? Did he show religion?
No.
No, the Lord has not created this religion. The Lord has not created this caste. One of you were asking me the question earlier, telling me, Mataji, we see a lot of people with hunger on roads. You tell it is karma. You tell the Lord is Father of all of us. But why when you told the Lord is Father for all of us, when the Lord is treating all of us equally, then why are we sitting so comfortably? And then why are them begging? Why are they don't even have proper food? Someone of you asked me this question, 2 days back, and I told I'll be answering in this chapter. Did you get that answer now? Did the Lord give that, or is it we created it? When we created, our religion is the highest, and our caste are the best. These are the low caste men. These are not supposed to be, inside the village, or they shouldn't be treated properly. Are these created by us, or this created by the Lord? Very clear, it is created by ourselves. But the Lord is very beautifully telling, even this dharmas which I've created, all these 4 dharmas, is not decided by birth. As soon as you're born, you're not Kshatriya, or you're just because born in the family of Kshatriya, or you're not a Kshatriya. Because of your nature, because of the guna, sattva, tama, rajo guna, because of the gunas that you have, you will be, getting into that cycle of dharma, But I have not created this religion. So the Lord is very clearly explaining, we have made divisions. Humans have made divisions. Human society is created by me, but division is not created by me. The nature of the men will get into that dharma. It is not by birth. So the Lord is very clearly telling, it is not by birth, it is because of the nature. And I also have another example for you. There was a very great devotee girl who is called Tiruchunar Alvar. Okay, he is a very, very, very great devotee of Ranganatha Swami. So one day, the priest of Ranganatha Swami goes to a river, and he sees this Alvar sitting near the river. And this Alvar is actually from a very, very, very low caste. But he is a very greatest devotee of the Lord. Because he belongs to low caste, they were never allowing him into the temple. Actually, there's a very big pastime about this. I'm telling you it in a shortcut. They doesn't allow him into the temple because he comes from a low caste. So one day what happens, this priest, when he's going to take bath near the river, he tells, how dare you come and touch this river's water? You better go away. Those caste people are not even, that Alvar is not even allowed to touch the sea water, which is given by Mother Nature, which is given by Lord Krishna. He is not allowed to touch the water. So the priest tells, you are not allowed to touch the water. You please leave from here. He shouts at the Alvar, and he leaves that place. And after priest bath, now he is going for the Archaka Seva of the Lord. So when he is going for the Archa Seva of the Lord, the doors are not opening. The priest is trying to open the doors. It is the pastime which has happened in Kali Yuga. He's trying to open, but the doors aren't opening. So when the doors aren't opening, the priest starts begging, what big mistake I have done, please forgive me. And then the Lord talks, telling that, how dare you insult my devotee? You go get him, only then doors will get open. And now the priest runs towards Alvar. He carries the Alvar on his chest, and then once he comes, only then the doors are opening. So what are we learning from this, girls? What are we learning from this?
Everyone are equal to God.
Everyone are equal to the Lord.
Not.
The
We
birth
should not
doesn't
insult.
decide. The birth doesn't decide our dharma. The birth doesn't decide our religion, our caste. Our nature decides it. And the Lord tells us these are the 4 dharmas, and the rest are created by you. Now, what are the consequences of action that we are going to learn is, yesterday we were saying in chapter 3, what is karma, right? Karma means work. Any work that you do, it might be good or bad, it is a karma. This is what we learned yesterday. But today we will learn it in a little bit detail. But what did we learn about karma? Very big topic that we learned yesterday. This is the last topic, girls. We will complete it in another 5 minutes. What did we learn yesterday? Karma.
Two different purposes.
Yeah, karma.
Karma yoga.
Karmis.
Karmi,
Karma yoga.
Karma yogis.
karma yogis,
Karma bandis. Karma kandis and karma
karma
yogis,
yogis.
right?
Karma
We learned about these
yogis.
3
Karma
people. Now, karmis to karma, kandis to karma yogis. We have to come to that stage, right? Now, these 3 things we will learn in detail. So now you are able to see a computer here, right? Now, what are the things does a normal computer have? What are the things
Keyboard,
does a normal?
monitor.
It has
Motherboard.
hardware device. It has hardware
Board
devices.
monitor.
It has
CPU.
hardware devices which we use outside. It has software which is inbuilt, and there are some applications, isn't it? There are 3 things. Yes or no? The 3
Yes,
and then more
Mataji.
things also. Now, I don't have a proper, for example, I know how to use this laptop. After I buy, I don't know how to use this laptop. Okay. After I bought this laptop, I started going through the manual how to use this, and I started using it. After knowing how to use it, if I use it, is it better? Or even before I have a laptop, even if before I bring a laptop, I start imagining, okay, as soon as this laptop comes, this means this means that means this. Is it good to have imaginations that after this laptop comes, this things? Or after the laptop comes, I learn these three things?
We have to learn.
We have to learn. So here the Lord is telling actions are very hard to understand. Okay, when we are doing this work, it's very difficult when I learn something in laptop. Therefore, one should know properly what action is, what forbidden action is, what is inaction. The Lord is telling what is forbidden, what is inaction, and what is action. So what is that we have to learn now? So there are three types what Lord is telling, like how computer has having, the three things, software, hardware, and the applications. It is the same, karma, vikarma, and akarma. Okay, so karma, vikarma, akarma. Mataji, until yesterday you were talking about karma, Mataji. Now all of a sudden you're talking about vikarma and akarma. You're, making me scared. I'm already scared of karma, and now what are you talking about vikarma? I'll just give you three different examples and you will understand. Vikarma. Okay, vikarma is, I am a thief. Hare Krishna, please mute yourself. Thank you. Yeah. So we see vikarma. Vikarma means, for example, there is a thief who tries to theft things, who rob things, who do a lot of bad karma, who gives pain to others. Whoever gives pain to others, who do sinful deeds, who are done prohibited actions. What are simple prohibited actions in this Kali Yuga? Can you all tell me according to our laws or something? What are the prohibited things that we are not supposed to do? Can we shoot a person? Can we kill a person? No, right? So there are prohibited actions. Can we theft some others' earnings? No, all these are prohibited actions. Things. So vikarma comes under that. Whichever is not allowed to be done, which is actually sinful deeds. So it is told whoever does vikarma will go to hell. Okay, so do we all want to go to hell? No, I don't want to go to hell. So let me keep off vikarma aside. Now this is karma and akarma. Okay, what is karma again, Matji? So karma is very easy. Whatever you do, actions per scripture. So vikarma means which are there in scriptures, we do opposite to that, and we go to hell. Now karma means following the scriptures. What is told in scriptures, do that, do this deed, whatever, this is the good thing, this is the bad thing according to scriptures. When we follow all these things, where will we go? We will go to Swarga. Okay.
Swarg.
This is hell, there is Swarga, and there is Narka. Now in Narka, Narka is neither permanent for me, Swarga is neither permanent for me. Why Narka or Swarga both are neither permanent for me is because Narka, whatever bad deeds I have done, I get punished for it. Again, I come back to earth because my subtle body still have desires. Now again, my good karma that I have done, I go to Swarga. Sometimes I enjoy in Swarga. As soon as that bag of good karma is completed, again I come back to material world. So karma and vikarma is something which isn't permanent. You do karma or you do vikarma. You go get the consequences. Again, you will take birth in this earth planet. We have to take again birth. Then how will we reach Krishna, Machi? Again, we are taking birth if we do good karma or you are taking bad karma. Karma and vikarma, both we will reach back to earth. Then what should I do to reach the Lord? It is akarma. What is akarma? It's very simple, girls, that we have discussed previously. Akarma is very simple. There is a small line between karma and akarma. Karma, whatever you do according to scriptures, that is karma. Akarma is whatever you do according to scriptures, sacrifice it to me. Now you might ask, any consequences, everything, how do I sacrifice it to the Lord? It is just think that we all learned how we should offer the food to the Lord, right? How our food is sinful and we should offer it to the Lord and eat, and that we are out of the bondage. In the same way, in this material world, there are so many things. For example, I buy a sari. I love this sari. Now I want to wear the sari. Before, you know how many things die? How many bacteria, how many things die for one sari to come out, girls? There's so many things. There's so many things. There's so many bacteria. There's so many things die. We get one sari for us. So how much sinful this sari is also. Mataji, you're telling everything is sinful. The sari that we wear, the vehicle that we do use, the gold that we bring, everything is sinful. Why everything is sinful? Because there are hundreds and thousands of jivas dying for one thing. When we are killing so many jivas for one thing, then what should I do, Mataji? Whatever. Okay, food I will offer and eat, Mataji. Sari also I should give off to Radharani. Then what will I wear? What sari will I wear? It's very simple. There's a very small line. You bring sari. You might not give it to Srimati Radharani or Lakshmi Devi. You take Lakshmi Devi, you only wear. No, just keep it in front of Krishna. Krishna, I bought this sari for your wife, Lakshmi. Please give it to her. Let her wear it. Let me after. It's very simple. It's very simple. A very small line. If we do this akarma, we will go back to the Lord. You bring some gold. You tell this gold, my God, it has so many things since. You just take it, Krishna. You offer it to the Lord. The Lord doesn't need gold. He has the fortune next to her. The Lord is not asking something for him. He's asking because if we are in this material bondage, if we are with so many sinful acts, we're doing so many sins, we are still in the bondage of karma, we are having so many bondages, then how will we go back to the Lord? So the Lord is so concerned about us. That is why he's just telling, whatever you bring, you sacrifice it to me. You give it to me. And that is becoming purified. And now you're not doing any sins. So it's very simple. When we don't do sins, it's very easy that we will go back to Krishna. So Mataji, just because offering everything to the Lord, will we go back to Krishna? Before that, we see what is the lesson that we learned here. Build your life in a way so as to perform actions in Krishna consciousness, akarma. So anything that we are doing, keep Krishna in between your life. It's very simple. Anything that you do, you bring a fruit, offer it to him. You bring a sari, offer it to him. In your heart, yeah, you love this, you bought it for yourself. But give it to Krishna so that it is purified and later you wear it. You will look much more beautiful because the Lord has accepted the sari. You will look much more elegant. It's very simple. There is a line between karma and akarma. Right now, all of us are in the stage of karma who are learning scriptures, trying to apply. When you're trying to apply this one small line, when we cross and go to akarma, it's very easy. We will reach back to the Lord. And just by akarma, we will be reaching back to the Lord. What is the qualification? So it's very simple. Just try to learn the truth by approaching the spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively and render services unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because they have seen the truth. So it's very, this thing about Guru we will be seeing in the further chapters, girls. The life lesson is spiritual knowledge should be received from an acharya. That we all learned it, just now. It should come from a bona fide disciplic succession, from a parampara, right? We all learned. So this thing about Guru, who is the right Guru, who is bona fide spiritual master, we will be seeing in the upcoming sessions. Now, what is transcendental wisdom? Even if you are considered to be most sinful of all sinners, when you are situated in a boat of transcendental knowledge, you will be able to cross the ocean of miseries. So yesterday we were discussing, the ocean of miseries. How should we come out, Mataji? I want to give the hand to the Lord, but how? We just discussed. We want to give hand to the Lord. Yes, I am taking the shelter of the Lord, but still, how can I get the hand of the Lord? So here, the Lord is telling you might be so many sinful deeds, but you do this. You come to this transcendental platform. It's very easy to catch my hand. So here is Bhishma Dev. So here, Yudhishthira is asking, what is the sole divinity in this world? By praising whom? By what I will reach the Lord? So Yudhishthira is questioning Bhishma Dev. What duty of all duties you think supreme is supreme? So Yudhishthira is asking Bhishma Dev, you tell me, oh Bhishma Dev, what duty is the best duty among everything? So now Bhishma Dev is telling here, the Lord of the world the God of gods, the infinity, the supreme person. He's telling the Lord of the world. He is the Lord of the world. By praising him constantly, by means of his 1,000 names, a person is uplifted. So Bhishma Dev told, just you praise the Lord. You chant the names of the Lord 1,000 times. So Bhishma Dev is telling, chant the names, that is Vishnu Sahasranam for 1,000 times. You will be uplifted and you will reach the God. That is the duty of your life, Bhishma Dev is telling. Now Mother Parvati thinks, oh Krishna, you think we know, no, a mother is the best person who can know us. Girls, another 2 minutes I will close it. Please stay back. So we see here, Mother Parvati is worrying. She, a mother knows our intelligence. No, she is the best person who can know our intelligence. So Mother Parvati is telling Mahashiv, Mahashiv, I don't think so. My children are so very talented that they can chant Vishnu Sahasranam. Nor they have so much time. It is very difficult for them to chant Vishnu Sahasranam 1,000 times. Do you think my children have so much time? Oh Shiva, please give me another option. Now now after Parvati asked this question, Shiva is telling, hey beautiful one, I play with Rama always. So by chanting Rama, Rama, Rama for 3 times, it is equals to the 1,000 names of Mahavishnu. So it is equals to reading the Vishnu Sahasranam. So now let us all chant Rama Rama for 3 times. That means today we have completed reading Vishnu Sahasranam. Rama Rama Rama. See, it is so simple. He's telling Mahavishnu, she was telling that just chant 3 times. It is equals to reading the Vishnu Sahasranam. Now Brahmadev heard the conversation between Parvati and Shiva, and now Brahmadev is asking, Sahasranamana Punyanam, that the merit attained by chanting 1,000 holy names of Vishnu, that is Vishnu Sahasranam. Hare Krishna, please stay muted. Thank you. So the Lord is telling, by chanting 1,000 names of Vishnu, thrice is attained by chanting Krishna's name. So Brahma is going and asking behalf of all of us, oh Lord, I have heard all this conversation. Bhishma Dev is told to do 1,000 times of Vishnu's name. And now Shiva is telling, do 3 times of Rama name is equal to Krishna's 1,000 times of Vishnu Sahas, 1,000 times of Vishnu's names. Now, oh Lord, give me the best mantra so that I can chant your name. So the Lord is telling, merit attained by chanting the 1,000 holy names of Vishnu, that is Vishnu Sahasranama, thrice is attained by just chanting Hare Krishna only once. Just by chanting Krishna once, we are getting the knowledge, the benefit of chanting Vishnu Sahasranam thrice. So the Lord is telling it very beautifully. Just chant my name thrice. That's it. And now the Lord is told, and what is Sri Adi Shankaracharya telling us is, Ito Sodakshanam Nam. So he's telling these 16 names are the only way can defeat the ill effects of Kali Yuga. There is no other way to cross the ocean of birth and death. So all of we learned, no, it should come from a proper guru-disciplic succession. So through that guru and disciplic succession, Sripad Adi Shankaracharya is telling us this word. Kalisantana Upanishad. From Kalisantana Upanishad, he is telling this 16 names only you can be protected in Kali Yuga. You chant the 16 names, I will come to protect you. Krishna is telling this. So Krishna told chant once of Hare Krishna. But why Adi Shankaracharya is telling us to do it? 16 names are the only way defeat. Why he gave this mantra? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Last time కూడా కలిసి చెప్పనా?
Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Last time కూడా కలిసి చెప్పనా? Okay.
So we had Adi Shankaracharya telling, you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, that are the 16 syllables. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. He's telling, you just chant the 16 names, that 16 syllables. It is easy that you will come out of this ocean of birth and death. To chant holy names. This is the final verdict of the Vedas. This is the final thing that is told by Vedas. You chant this name, it is easy, you will catch up the Lord's hand. So now most of you might have a question. Why Hare Rama is not coming first? Why Hare Krishna is coming first? Most of you have this question, girls. In further chapters, we will understand that. But before that, I'm just telling you. there is, you all know that Kali, Treta, Dwapara, and what is it? Satya,
Satya is
Treta, Dwapara, and Kali Yuga. These are coming in 4, right? So it is told this 4 cycles are is equals to 1 cycle. This is 1. So 74 times of this cycle is equals to 1 big cycle. So when the 74 times of this cycle is equals to 1 big cycle, 1 day of Brahma is completed. 1 day, not night, 1 day of Brahma is completed. The 74 cycles. So that long is our cycle. For only, it's only 1 day for Brahma. This Satya, Treta, Kali, after we complete all these 4 yugas for 74 cycles, it is 1 day for Brahma. So now for this cycle, only for this cycle, we are having this like Satya, Treta, Dwapara, and Kali Yuga.
Kali
But
Yuga.
if you see according to the right cycle, for this cycle, Krishna has created it like this. You know why this cycle Krishna has created it like this? Because Krishna is telling this Kali Yuga is going to be the worst Kali Yuga. Since this Kali Yuga is going to be the worst Kali Yuga, I have to be born before Kali Yuga so that I can give them the right source of knowledge so that they can be protected. They will come back to me so that the Dharma can be protected. So what Krishna does is he swipes Treta and Dwapar Yuga in this. But according to the right scriptures, to the Vedic knowledge, just because it is swapped for this cycle, the whole Vedas and Upanishads cannot be changed, right? So according to the original Vedas and original Upanishads, it is Satya, Dwapara. Sat means 1, Dwapara means 2, Treta means 3, and Kali Yuga. So it comes in this order. So when it is coming in this order, which is coming first? Krishna is coming first or Lord of Ramachandra is coming first?
Lord Rama.
Krishna, Dwapar Yuga. I'm telling you Satya, Dwapara, Treta. Satya 1, Dwapara 2, Treta 3, and Kali Yuga 4. Dwa means what? 2.
2,
3 means what? 3.
3.
So basically the yugas are like this. The cycle is like this. What? Satya, Dwapara, Treta, and Kali Yuga. But just because of this Kali Yuga, that the cycle we are in, Krishna swaps this into Dwapara, Treta, and Kali because he knows this cycle of this Kali Yuga is going to be the worst Kali Yuga. So Krishna wanted to protect all of us. So Krishna tells, I will just come before this Kali Yuga as Dwapar Yuga. The yugas are interchanged. That is the only reason, most of you have an interruption. Ramachandra first kada, Krishna next kada. No, according to the right Upanishads and all, the first birth is Krishna and then Lord Ramachandra. That is Dwapara, Treta Yuga, the third. That is why the mantra is called Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. In future classes, girls, you will also understand it very clearly. Why Krishna first, why Rama first. In the future classes, I just gave you a highlight of it. That's it. So now you can just read the meaning here. Hare means calling out Srimati Radharani, the personification of devotion. She helps us attain Krishna. Who, if we have any problem in our life, girls, will we go to our mother or our father first?
Mother.
Mother, no, she goes and tells to our father, kada, Are, this girl is going through so much problem. We have to help our daughter through this. The same. Our mother, Srimati Radharani, Srimati Lakshmi Devi, our mother. So first, in spite of going to the Lord directly, oh Krishna, I am in so many problems. Here, the mantra is telling first go to the personification of devotion. Who is the greatest devotee of the Lord? Sri Lakshmi Devi. Go first, ask her. Go first, ask her for help. She will help us to attain Krishna. So it is telling Hare means Srimati Radharani, Krishna means all attractive, Rama means the reservoir of all pleasures. That is why Hare means Radharani, where we are pleasing Lakshmi Devi first to take us to our father Krishna. So she will help us attain Krishna. That is why it is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So what are the takeaway points of today's Bhagavad Gita classes? Krishna's message is eternal. That is, he has spoken Bhagavad Gita many million years ago. Learn from a bona fide guru. So Krishna is telling that this 4 sampradayas only can help you to understand the right knowledge. Chanting is the best in Kali Yuga. So the Lord is telling very simple. So to attain me, You have to do only call out my names. So the Lord told call out my names, but our Shankaracharya gave us from the Vedas. That is the last Veda. Okay? It cannot be changed. He himself gave us telling that this was not created by ISKCON, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It was created by Vedas, Upanishads, which was directly given by Sripad Shankaracharya. He only told us that we have to do this mantra so that we will be protected in this Kali Yuga. So when we do this mantra, when we have the guidance of the proper disciplic succession, the Lord is there. And the Lord has come to this world to protect his devotees and kill the demons. So acting for Krishna frees us. So we also learned this, that anything that we keep Krishna in between our life, we will be freed from our karma. So tomorrow's session, we will learn, can you be like a lotus who is controlling your life, the real formula for peace, the ladder for destruction. So these are, very, very important topics. So we will learn it in tomorrow's session. Thank you so much, girls. And I'm so sorry for today's, extension of time. Today's weekend, I took advantage because it was weekend. I wanted to give you many examples so that you will understand it a little bit more easier. And one more thing was, when we understand it clearly, it is very happy that we will sleep very happily. That is the only reason that I wanted to explain it very, very clearly. And since it is a weekend, I just took it as an advantage for a 15 minutes extra time. But thank you so much. You all have any doubts, questions, all of you can ask me, girls.
Thank you. Bye.
Hare Krishna, Shravya Mataji. Any questions, girls? So clear today, all of you. Today, no question. I'm shocked. No questions. So clear. The topic is, every day you were having hundreds and hundreds of questions. I was
Today's
shocked.
topic is clear.
This topic is clear, so beautiful. Okay. How to offer food to Krishna Maji. I will for sure teach you. But for now, I will tell you what you should do. Anything, dry fruit, milk, water, anything. I tell you at least daily offer something. I'll tell you there is a process of offering food, but I'll tell you simple process, Take a dry fruit, a milk or water, whatever you can, a fruit with tulsi on that. Just go keep it in front of Krishna. Chant one time of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Tell, I only know this mantra, Krishna. I don't know anything else. Please accept this so that I will eat a sinless food at least one time a day. So you do this. In future, I will teach you how you should offer it to the Lord. Okay? Mataji, can you suggest about Ekadashi fasting? Yeah, there is a very big pastime about Ekadashi. Ekadashi is coming up on Monday. I will explain you about why should we even do Ekadashi. There is a very nice pastime about why should we even do Ekadashi. But Ekadashi fasting are of 3 levels. But I'll give you the best level that we can do because we all are in Kali Yuga, which is suggested by our gurus to do is we can take roots, fruits, dairy products, sabudana, all this. So roots means you can take beetroot, carrot, sweet potato, all this. Fruits, you can take all the fruits. And it is when it's come to dairy products, you can take milk, you can take curd, you can take lassis, everything you can take. But remember, all this should be prepared very freshly, not preservatives. And we can take sabudana, quinoa, we can take such things. So in future, I will teach you the recipes also. They're very nice recipes on fastings. But now, for this Ekadashi, I request all of you all to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Yeah? Ekadashi is on Monday or Tuesday. Okay, let me check for your question. It's Monday, hopefully. Yeah, it is Monday. It's on 10th. No, I'm so sorry. 26th. It is on Wednesday. It is on 26th, Wednesday. Okay. Thank you, Maji, so much. My doubts regarding the caste and religion is crystal clear, Hare Krishna. How do Swami Prabhupada know about Bhagavad Gita? I told how do our teachers know about something? Now my teacher is explaining me something. How do they know? Can I get the answer? How do they know?
From their guru.
From their guru. So simple. Srila Prabhupada got to know from his guru. From guru to guru to guru. And how did that guru come to know? Krishna himself explained to Brahma. From Brahma to, it came to Ishwa, that is Ishwaku, that is Ramachandra's dynasty's Ishwaku. And it slowly flowed gurus to guru. And that is how Srila Prabhupada got to know about Bhagavad Gita. Mataji, many of us trail the dresses in the shopping mall itself. Is it okay to offer to Krishna? Yeah, we do trails, but still, you can just purify it by offering Ganga water. This also I'll teach you. Right now, I gave you examples, but in future, I'll teach you practically how to even we purify this and offer it to Krishna. Okay? You can still wash, you can still, I'm talking about saris. We cannot offer, kurtas and pants to the Lord, right? There's some that we can offer, some we cannot offer. So in future, I'll teach you how should it, those also should be offered, okay? Mataji, what are the rules to wear kanti mala? Very beautiful. There are very few rules, but I'll tell you in the future chapters. The future chapter itself explain about that. So I request you to wait until then, Nitya Mataji. I do fasting. I do it even take a glass of water. I do don't take a glass of water. Hare Krishna. For this, I can explain something a better way. Remember, we are all women. Remember, we all are in Kali Yuga. Remember one thing, until our body supports, we can do anything. But at a point of time, our body will start supporting if we do such things at a very young age. So, one thing is, until your body supports it, everything is nice. But one day, your body will start supporting all this. That day, you cannot tell, Krishna, I have become old. Now I have so many problems in my stomach. I cannot do fasting for you. In spite of giving reasons to Krishna when my body is not supporting, it's good that we take care of our body from now. Krishna himself is telling you have to take care of your body and your mind and your soul. You have to feed all these three. So Ekadashi comes 15 days once. So we shouldn't force our body to not see what is Ekadashi. Why do we do fasting? We do fasting for remembering the Lord, to be in the service of the Lord. So the important thing here is not fasting. The important thing here is on that day, at least on that day, are we in the service of the Lord? Yes, Ekadashi fasting is very important, but that doesn't mean that we will not give something which our body cannot take. Today I am fasting, but tomorrow I become very tired. So we should be very careful on our fasting things. I will tell it all these things in future that you will learn very slowly how yes fasting is important, but there are rules and regulations also in fasting. It's good that we take care of our body also. So you see, we are living in Kali Yuga. The food we are eating is already not nutritious. Just we create that this the paneer has protein, that has nutrition. No, every food that we eat is come with fertilizers. With it doesn't have nutrition. When we are see in that age of Satya, Kali, and Dwaparya, people were very strong. They were eating strong food. So for them, they were staying far on fast even without eating for years and years together. But remember, we are not in that level. We are all in the level of not even eating a proper food. So when we are already not giving our body a proper food, and when we, are on this fast, our body will go out of our control, which will make us difficult to do our Krishna consciousness. So I will, clearly explain all these things in the future classes. Hari Krishna Maji, can you please give list of Ekadashi Prachadam items written? Yes, there is a written book. I will share it to you on Monday, possibly. Maji, please tell us how to do our bhakti and when we are in periods. When we are in periods, you can still chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. There is no problem. You can still hear Bhagavad Gita. You can read Bhagavad Gita. There is no problem at all. If you have a problem in touching Bhagavad Gita, we have Veda based online Bhagavad Gita. You can read. You can still hear about Krishna. It makes us much more pure. You can see Krishna at the same time. We can chant his names also. So there is nothing wrong. But in future, you will also understand why I am telling there is nothing wrong. Because in our periods, yes, we might release a lot of heat from our body. That is why we are called impure, because of us other people will be affected. During that time of cycle we release a lot of heat from our body. If there are people around us, they get very badly affected because of it, because we release a lot of heat and they will be affected. So that is why in those days they were asking us to stay in rooms, not to do any work or any. But that doesn't tell you can not chant the names of Krishna. We can, but in future I will explain you this in much more detailed way. The only thing is that I request all of you all to stay back until the 18 days classes. You will have a proper understanding. At the end, you will only understand what is right, what is wrong. Okay. I'm happy with today's class, Mataji, without any doubt and confusion. Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Mataji, tomorrow there is a class. Yes, there is a class. Of course, we have to use the weekend in a, much more possible Krishna conscious way, isn't it? Will we all attend tomorrow's class?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, we should attend. Weekend ni inka we have to utilize. We have holiday. Every day we go to offices, come back very tired. I come back very tired. So Sunday is the only day that we get time to refresh ourselves, and with more energy we can attend the class on Sunday. Okay. Yes, Rachna Mataji, you were telling about Dwapara Yuga happening before and Krishna, the tellings of Ramachandra's pastimes. Yes, that is why I'm telling this pastimes related to this cycle where we are in. That is what I told. Only this cycle is like this, not all the cycles. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I hope I have answered all of your questions. There are any questions still? Kavya Mataji, do you have any question?